Hi everyone, welcome to Adelina's kitchen. What I want to show you today is one of our favourite recipes in all our cooking classes. And as there are no cooking classes, I thought I'd show you how to finish the peaches with Alchermes, which in itself is a pretty basic recipe, but with a few hints on how to finish them off, you'll have the opportunity to do them just as we do them in our classes. So here I go. We've got the biscuits, or so-called biscuits at 2/2 to make the peach. And we're going to scoop some of the crumbs so there's enough room for the pastry cream. What I find that it's really helpful is a melon scooper to remove some of the crumb, because ultimately the more crumbs you remove, the more filling you can put in there. So do one at a time, because what you'll find is once you start dipping these, and you've got to dip them really, really well, so you've got the flavour of the Alchermes, that's what makes them. If they're not deep enough, the Alchermes won't be absorbed, so just do that and put it there on a little bit of kitchen paper just to drain a little bit. Okay, so then I just want you to do a little bit of dipping in some normal sugar just to give them that lovely furry look. Okay, not too much. And then here's your pastry cream. And make sure you fill them really, really well. We just don't want to eat pastry. And just put them together and in the little patty pans, because they're easy to stay there and they don't roll everywhere. And then the finishing touch is a little sprig of mint, and there we are. Now I'm going to do a few more just to show you how easy it is. Okay, so here we are, taking some of the flesh or the crumbs of the biscuits. The best way to do these is as soon as you've cooked them, as soon as you have cooled them down, you should fill them, because if you let them go, they go a little bit hard, and then it's going to be a little difficult to get the crumbs out, but with a little bit of gentle digging, you should be right. So here we are. Make sure they're dipped in the Alchermes, so they're fully soaked, okay? Just let them stay there for 4 or 5 seconds. Okay, then on the kitchen paper, just to mop up the excess, a tiny, tiny little bit of icing sugar, caster sugar or normal sugar, it's just as good. And here we are, the cream, all right, which I've prepared in advance, and joined them together. Always make sure that the cream is plenty and it's sticking out, and that's the way you should do it. Okay, one more time, very quickly. Let's start that, and then remove as much breadcrumbs as you can. If you find that they break, don't stress, because you can actually sort of stick them together with the pastry cream. The pastry cream will hold them together, and once they're soaked, they'll be fine, and before you eat them, they'll be even smashed a bit more, so it doesn't really matter, okay? So here we are, one more time. Alchermes. Now the Alchermes is a sugar syrup that I've made in advance, so it's same amount of water and sugar and half the amount of the actual liqueur. So make sure that when you buy the Alchermes, you really should try and get a liqueur and not a bagna, because if you are buying the bagna, you are actually buying water, sugar and Alchermes, whereas this will go a longer way and it'll last you a little bit longer, okay? I know that if you go somewhere, they'll try and sell you the banya because it's more profitable for the people that sell it, but just buy the liqueur, okay? So here we are, all done. Peaches in Alchermes, absolutely delicious.